I'm gonna start the recording here. And we'll have to get started as soon as we're there. Let me lower the amount of ads on Twitch real quick. If I can. I'm gonna try to do this real quick. Okay, ads are up. So hopefully no more interruptions. As soon as the timer hits, everyone should be going. Here we go! The run has started. Oh, I have to fix Barry's stream. Hold on, I remember how to do this. Okay, there we go, we fixed Barry. Alright. We have Vic and Alpha up first. On an 8-ball level for Barry and B. Oh my god, and B is flying through this level. They already have one in.
Yep. Can people hear me, Chara?
Yes, people should be able to hear you. Can they not?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Pat. I'm here to co-commentate. And yes, thank you for the stream. So yeah, lots happening. These players have been like practicing a lot, and Alpha already done with the first level.
Yeah, they're already going pretty fast. Tioban and Moxie over here. Moxie's going for some portals real quick, gonna get them done really fast as well.
Mm-hmm.
J-Moji and Royal going for the 8-balls again. J-Moji trying to push up this hill level that I... This level is fun, but whenever they knock the ball down, it is so annoying to get back up here. But they're flying through this already. I think everyone is moving to the second and third floors already. The teams are going pretty fast. Interested to see what weapons we select here. What do you expect to see from everyone?
So I've talked a bunch with the runners, and the two most popular options are the brush and the splatter shots. The brush can farm Ultra Stamp, and Ultra Stamp deals so much DPS that especially for these spawners, it can destroy them super fast. The shot is good with any chip, and given well, it's very random and you don't want to be last, having that kind of reliability is very good. And Alpha is going with a blaster. The blaster deals big damage, and if you're able to get a few good red chips, you get a monster weapon.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talk about stamp builds in terms of speed here, and it seems like that's what a lot of runners are going to be going with. It is just really fast to be able to get those quickly and move forward here. Got a turbine level. It seems like a lot of people are trying to select some 8-ball or portal levels, though. I'd assume those are a little bit faster than picking a tower, but maybe there was some bad RNG that we happened to miss there. Okay, nice. One of the streams is up there, I think.
Some towers.
A few of the streams that we don't have, we'll be trying to get the rest of them up in a little bit, but obviously they're mid-run, so we don't want to take too much time from them right now. So far, we're
some towers.
For a few of them.
Some towers in the start are very fast, but zones especially is super slow. And if you see a player go into zones, you know something very wrong happened.
Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine we barely see any zones. Oh, there's that one 8-ball level where you can knock it all the way to the goal first try if you do it well enough.
Yeah.
Did they do it? Oh, of course they did it. Wow.
Went well, nice.
See, I got that.
B's on it too. Oh, B doesn't have the same luck.
Oh yeah, that one's definitely gonna get bumped around. Ooh, that's a bit of a time loss for B. Oh no, they got it. They got it. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I'd be so nervous about all of the big fish trying to hit the ball out of the way, but I guess they're just very familiar with how much time they'll be able to get. Yeah, a lot of... oh, someone's picking the fish level with a blaster? That seems a bit risky, no? Yeah, Alpha's going for the one where you have to go for the fish. Or maybe they'll just bounce. Yeah, this is scary, though. You could lose a lot of time if these guys get away from you early. Especially with a weapon like blaster where you have to go so close to them.
I feel like runners are used to this because in the different Splatoon solo campaigns, you have similar opponents with similar AI. So they know how to manipulate those and make sure that they get to ambush them pretty fast.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up Vic's stream on my other monitor. They're on YouTube, which unfortunately we can't cast, but hopefully I can at least see where they are and just kind of radio broadcast it. So we'll go for it that way. Yeah, Vic is currently also on a portal level. She happened to pick the dualies. That's interesting.
Ooh.
I don't think we've seen anyone else on the dualies so far, so that's a little bit surprising, to say the least, but we'll see if it works.
Yeah, from what the runners have told me, with the amount of hacks that the content creators have, any weapon's pretty much on the table, any strategy can work, and it's all about going with what you're most comfortable with to make sure that you get to the end of the run and beat Smollusk. By the way, spoiler alert, it's a speedrun. We're gonna show you the final boss.
I mean, I don't know what you guys expected. They're speedrunning the game. That includes the end of the game. I mean, I found dualies to be one of the hardest ones for me personally. Ooh, B is losing a lot of time on that one fish. Look how fast it's getting away. Well, that bounce is gonna at least save it a bit. No, it's gonna get away again. No, okay, lucky that it turned to the right there. That could have lost a lot of time. These fish levels seem really, really risky. We see Barry going for a bit of an ultra stamp throw, but not able to get it there. Actually, no, I think he did. Am I blind? Maybe I'm blind here. Hey, my first time casting this tournament. So.
Yeah, and that's kind of the power of having the splatter shot, because if the fish level lasts for too long, you have a Zuka, and the Zuka does to fish what it does to everybody. It kills them. But yeah, here we go. With these, like, everybody is going so fast right now and sinking every fall one after the other. Very, very fast. It's going to be decided by very small things, and I feel like when we reach floor 10 and get to the first boss, then there will be like very tense moments and big differences, because the bosses have very different time depending on your weapon and depending on the boss. Right now, it's mostly about building a good palette, getting the right chips, and making sure you don't waste time.
Yeah, you can commentate for a bit. I think T-Open went live. I'm trying to get it so it actually shows.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll let you handle that. So people in chat are asking why the charger isn't picked, because for New Game Plus, the record is with the charger. The charger can be so fast. These players have reduced hacks, and with reduced hacks, first of all, the charger deals way less damage. It's 2 full charges just to beat a fleeting fish, so that's not very good. And also there is less bias, there's much less safeties, and suddenly the charger becomes bad, like really unsafe and unsafe for very little time save.
Yeah, it's going to be a little risky there.
Yeah, meanwhile, Roy-Luke is already on. Roy-Luke and Moxie are already on the first boss, and they get Rondo, so they're pretty happy with that. That's the fastest boss.
I don't think anyone wants
to
get the pinging miracle on here.
Yeah. And remember, you only need to beat 3 of the layers of that boss. Oh, and wait, Moxie took a death on there. That's
someone has their
big
first
thanks.
death? Ooh, that's a little rough.
Yeah, it's on the boss floor, so the next floor is a vending machine, and they'll be able to get their life back.
Yeah, I mean, at least they'll be able to get it back as long as they don't lose another life.
Oh yeah, I mean, they only have the one right now. Moxie is in danger and can't take any risk. That's going to be the end of floor 10 for Roy-Luke. Meanwhile, Roy-Luke is in a very, very good spot now.
Yeah, I think I was able to fix Barry's stream. There we go. And I'm trying to get the other ones live right now.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Vic is destroying Parallel Cannon right now and getting lots and lots of damage. And so is Jmoji too on third phase. Oh, okay. Royluk. Wait, no, that was Royluk. Royluk doesn't need lives. Mox is still fighting for that boss. That's pretty tough when you know you cannot take risk. You know you don't want to end the run right there.
Yeah, deaths do have a cost here. If you lose all your lives, there is no retry allowed unless, like, creators can use and continue, but you would have to restart all the way from the beginning. So losing all their lives is a big deal here, and it might slow some runners down if they end up losing one early, especially on the speedrunner side, because the speedrunners only have 2 lives. So if they're not close to a vending machine, they got to be really cautious. Their creators get a little bit more wiggle room, but it's still going to be very risky.
Yeah, I was speaking with the runners, and they were very frustrated with that because the moment they're on their last life, they know they have to be super, super careful. And Moxie is, from the vending machine, got back their life. They also got Triple Ink Strike. Triple Ink Strike is one of the best specials in this game mode. It shreds everything, and that's going to be a huge time save. Especially getting it right after floor number 10 is so good. Barry's on floor number 12. Barry and B are getting to floor 13 and 12. That's super fast right now. Oh, and Alpha is stuck on a zones level. That's when you low on bucks and the game doesn't give you a choice.
Yeah, zones is gonna lose a lot of time.
Yeah.
Let me see where
at least it's. Vic is splatting feeding close.
As soon as they take down this last fish, we can see what floor they are. But one thing you can do is if one of your runners is a little bit ahead, you can take a safer level to be able to get your lives back. Yeah, Vic is on the 12th floor right now, just cleared 12th floor.
Yeah, that's pretty much on pace with the other runners, it seems, and 12th floor for Alpha 2. So it looks like most of our players are at floor 12 or 13 right now. And 14 for Jmoji, don't know about Royluk.
Okay, hold on, a little bit of loading, but we might be able to get 2 more streams in here. It'll all load.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, there we go. We got 2 more streams up. We got it. All right. Okay, I'm gonna show the other ones while all the ads run on their stream, but there we go. We should have everyone but Vic's POV up now. Sorry for the technical difficulties here. You guys are really getting the Splatoon 1 tournament casting experience. Back in the good old days with no spectator mode. It'd be awesome if they added it for this, though. I would love to be able to, like, imagine a side order spectator mode. That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know how that would work, to be honest.
I don't know either. Maybe just have some kind of, like, maybe like the shoal, I guess, but for online. Could work. I can see it.
I wish they could give it to us to salmon run at least.
Yeah.
Like,
by the way, we've gotten a lot of donations. I'm going to take some time to read them off now as soon as I switch the point of views. Oh, that's not the point of view switcher. That's the point of view switcher. There we go. There we go. We're able to finally get Toyobin and Royluk on stream right now, so I hope you guys can enjoy their POVs. Oh, we're on floor 15 and 17 for Jmoji and Royluk. They're probably in first place right now, I think. So we have a few donations. We have Hollow with the $10. We have our top donation. A bunch of these are from before the tournament. Anonymous with $234. Inca with $10. Medc with $25. Anonymous with $25. Starfire with $25. Fresh Beef with $100. Skyro with $25 and 69 cents. Cam with $50. Jester Jams with $10. And my own test donation with $10. So we're just gonna... thank you guys so much for the donations. We really appreciate it. We've already reached almost $1,000, which is very, very awesome. Thank you guys so much to everyone who's donated. And yeah, we're on this run here. So far, it looks like no one else has really lost a life as far as I can see. We're in floor 18 for Toyobin and Moxie, actually. It looks like this has been a very close first race so far. Everyone seems pretty dang even. Ooh, wait, is someone taking on a danger level? Alpha Omega is doing a portal level in danger with the lights off. We have a bit of a Tri-Strike Blaster build. Yeah, Barry and B are also on the 18th floor. Everyone is around the 17th and 18th floor, it seems. We are at an incredibly close race. Look at that Ultra Stamp go on the top right from Barry. That is an Ultra Stamp spam build. They basically don't even have a brush anymore. Oh, but they're only on the 15th floor.
And that's why brush is so good. You can get Ultra Stamp.
Floor. I think so. They're basically around even where with Vic is. Unfortunately, Vic isn't on Twitch right now, so and I cannot with the setup get YouTube streams up. So but I am checking on the other tab to radio in where Vic is right now. If YouTube doesn't want to freeze on me. But Vic is currently on a tower control level, trying to get through it right now.
I see Vic on the zones level. Maybe we have delay problem.
I just refreshed it, but it could just be YouTube streaming moment.
Okay, yeah, YouTube streaming, but yeah, Roylu getting to floor 19 right now, about to get to that second boss.
That's knockback chip. Huge. I might just be picking up for the level. Yeah, Vic just passed floor 16 to clarify. Meanwhile, I think Alpha Omega is on floor 17, if I remember correctly. They're on an 8-ball level right now, so they're probably somewhere near there. Barry just finished floor 16.
Oh yeah, Moxie cleared 19.
Clearing floor 18. We're about to enter the second boss for a few people. We have Moxie entering it right now on floor 20. Are we going to get Pinging Miracle? Oh, we rolled Pinging Miracle! No! You know, the RNG isn't too bad right now, but... Oh, that's a bad one. Alpha Omega did die a second time? Was Alpha Omega had to reset? Oh, yes, they did. I recognize this. One of the earlier levels, one of the speedrunners has lost all of their lives.
That's going to be tough.
Well, we see J-Moji as well taking on another danger level. It's another lights off, and they almost had a death there, but luckily the armor comes in clutch, and they are still in this. Rayolic, on the other hand, rolled parallel cannon on floor 20. Oh, but that Pinging Miracle boss is just so annoying to take down, especially in a format like this. This is probably the main RNG time loss of the run, getting this boss. You have a 2/3 chance, which means it's kind of common to get it at least once. And yeah, you do not want to roll it because it takes a lot of time to get through that ball.
Parallel cannon takes a lot of time too because you have to wait for the for everything to spawn, and they take their sweet time to get onto the arena. But yeah, that ball just goes everywhere, has a mind of its own.
Well, B also has the ball right now.
Yep.
Oh, Barry rolled a vending machine, though. Gonna be able to save him a bit of time. Yeah, Alpha Omega is on floor 3 right now. That's gonna be a little bit tricky. Vic is very ahead, though. So if Alpha is able to catch up, and I mean, he is a speedrunner, probably will be able to do so, then we could still see a close race at the very end, but it's definitely gonna have to be a bit of a comeback story to be able to run it back. We'll see what they can do. I think B is taking down another layer of the ball there, and Barry is also on floor 20. So all of Team B is together on floor 20. Teoban is doing another challenge level. It's again lights off, and Teoban is actually using the charger. We talked about that being a little bit more risky with this format. It looks like Teoban thinks it's worth it. I mean, some levels are way faster with the charger than everything else, so depending on what you roll. I mean, I could see it being worth it.
Chara, if you're able to get full quick charge, it just destroys level incredibly fast.
Ooh, Rayolic is getting a lot of explosion radius buff. Is he on Blaster for this? Or is that just for something else, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, they're on floor 22. As far as I can tell, they're in first place right now. And J-Moji just finished floor 20, so they're looking really good to be able to take this run.
Yeah, they look very good. Explosions applies to so many things.
So if Teoban can not roll Pinging Miracle, then they might be able to catch up a little bit there. Hopefully so.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Look at that hammer throw to take out the boss from Moxie. There we go. Finally got through that boss. Starting to enter some of the harder levels, though. Is anyone going to choke to the pressure? Ooh, it looks like Barry got the spinning boss that I can't remember the name of right now. Meanwhile, B is on.
That's Rondo
B
for
just
you.
finished their pinging miracle. And I think Vic is on the boss as well at this point? Yes. Vic got asynchronous Rondo. See, I can remember the name because I saw it flash on screen. So that's good.
Yep.
A lot of good RNG for Vic.
Lots of, yeah. And right now, everybody is either done with the boss or completing the boss. It's going to be down to the wire, and a few vending machines could give you like the level for free and get you back into the lead. Right now, Jmoji and Roylook are just shredding through everything.
Oh, wow, 24 and 23rd floor by now since we just cleared 22nd. They're doing a fantastic job. Another danger level, though. No item drops. Depending on the build you're running, no item drops can be really bad. Some people are using things like having the drone special charge items drop on the floor to be able to build and spam stamp, for instance. That will ruin that build for this run. But it looks like it is no problem for Royolo. They're doing an amazing job. Teobin and Moxie are also moving through this. Teobin is almost at the second boss, and Moxie is on a bit of a simple level here with the 8-ball just going to clear all the enemies away.
Yeah, and you were asking why Ryoluk was buffing the explosions. Ryoluk has triple splashdown right now, and these splashdowns are massive. They destroy
I haven't
everything.
seen someone use explosion radius for the triple splashdown. That's a really interesting build idea. Ooh, lights out with the fish though for B. That's gonna be a really tricky level to beat. Luckily, you can still see them. They have like a little bit of I don't even know how to describe it. They have a little bit of a glitchy effect spawning above them to be able to give them away. But oh, B is running, being swarmed by everything. B might have a death here. Pearl Drone trying to save them, but they're being chased. Look at the glides to try to get away! Barely dodging her attack! B is on 1 HP in a dream, and they managed to make it! But the fish is running for dear life! B is losing a lot of time on this challenge level!
At least the armor is no longer broken, but yeah, that's such a huge time loss.
There we go, was able to get through it. Ooh, that was scary! That could have been a life! Luckily, we are doing okay, though. Oh my god. Teobin is rolling miracle! But he's on Charger. It's not as bad with Charger. That's probably the best one to take it down. So this might not be that bad a time loss. This is one of those levels where having Charger is going to be very
clutch. Faster. Yeah, it is faster with Charger.
Look how quick he's knocking it away. He's already on the 3rd phase. So he's not going to lose as much time as some of the other runners with that weapon choice. When we see Jmoji is on the 26th floor already. They are blazing through this as long as no unfortunate events happen. They may be the first team to finish this run.
Yeah, and remember, in this format, to advance, you only need to be top 2. If they play safe right now, they're pretty much guaranteed to get that. Jmoji and Ryoluk, unless there's a very, very bad death, they're pretty much guaranteed to get qualified for finals.
It can really take you out, especially speedrunners only having 2 lives, so I'm not going to say anyone is safe.
Okay.
We're looking a bit of trouble, but yeah, it looks like Jmoji's team right now has a sizable lead over the rest of the competition. I don't know if anyone is able to catch up to them. Barry and B might be the closest to them right now, if I am reading this correctly. B just finished floor 24, and I don't think Barry is far behind. I think that Ultra Stamp build is really paying off. It's just so fast at dealing with these portal levels. Look at these 2 giant portals taking so much damage just like that. Ooh, but Barry gonna play it a little bit safe. Not gonna go for breaking that portal there. Gonna try to regroup a little bit, get the next stamp, and then go for the next portal with that stamp. Is it any way possible he can get the 3rd one done early? It looks like he's gonna be playing it safer and going from the high ground. Yep. Trying to get another stamp, possibly?
Barry right now has moving gives him special charge. So when he's moving with a brush, he builds a special. And that allows him to get stamps, yeah,
Barry just finished floor 24, so yes, as far as I'm aware, that does put them in 2nd place since Teobin is on floor 21 right now. So currently, it is J-Emoji's team leading with Barry in second, Teyobin in third, and Vix in fourth place. Speaking of Vic, why don't we check on how she's doing? She's currently on a lights-out quad portal level, but so far, no lives down, so it seems this dually build, while a little unconventional, has been working out. Vic is doing an amazing job getting through this so far.
Yeah, lots happening, lots around there, and in the lights out, it's very easy to get surrounded, especially when you have to run around, look for the spawners. The reef slider is going to help very much with that right now, and just the final spawner left, I think it's the one that's under the, yeah, it's under there now. There's an absolute crowd going for Vic. Vic is getting in, no fear, and destroying it super fast.
Yeah, this is going to be a really close race. Oh, and we have our first player to reach Smollesk. Ryoluk is there already at the final boss in 25 minutes. They don't call them speedrunners for nothing, but damn, that is impressive, especially with how little hacks we have. And it's like the super triple splashdown is going to be able to take it down.
Yep, I think. Oh, it's not enough to get
it's more radius than damage. I think
close.
it's going to be mainly for horde clearing. It might honestly not help as much over here, though.
Oh, it's still a big amount of damage.
Really annoying tower level where you have to take it all the way down and up. That could lose a bit of time too. It's going to be really risky.
Sometimes you have to take the time loss and be safe. That's still that, but that's going to give the time for Barry and B to get back in there. They're at floor 27 right now.
Oh, actually, I think we'll be able to get Vic on stream if I can replace something real quick. Let me see if I can do it.
Ooh,
I'm going to get that right now, so let me put Team C and D on real quick while I fix it up, and we should be able to get it. That could be cool.
Yeah. Right now, Royluk, I think, just finished, is about to finish wave number 2. So Royluk is pretty close to getting to the end of this, and everything is reloading, so I can't say anymore.
Okay, yes, we do have a Vic stream.
Yay!
One of the TOs is basically streaming their stream to Twitch so we can get the overlay, so huge thanks to Hollow for that. And we will be able to get everyone on stream here. Let's go. Oh, J-Emoji is also on the final boss now. That is both members of Team D on Smallest together. This could be our first completed run.
Team D is outpacing absolutely everybody, and that's...
Yeah, Team D might be one of the biggest threats of this tournament. This is such an impressive run. If they can have one like this in the third round, assuming they don't, assuming they're able to make it, this could be absolutely huge. They are killing it so far in this race.
Yeah, absolutely no fear right now. Royluk is pretty close to getting the last spawner and to activating.
Teyobin's on 425 though too, so Teyobin and Moxie are not far behind the final boss either. It looks like it's going to be a very close race for second place because Vic and Alpha are still doing pretty well. We have Alpha making through those early levels a bit faster, and Barry and B are also pretty on the late 20s levels as well. I think it's going to really come down to Barry and B versus Teyobin and Moxie to see which team is going to be able to take second, assuming nothing bad happens, but J-Emoji takes a death to the final boss.
Just as Royluk is done.
Ryoluk will be our first clear of the run, though, but their team does not secure first place in this round until J-Emoji is able to finish.
Yeah, now it's about being prudent, making sure that you get one spawner at a time. Don't get a stingray to the face.
You cannot get too greedy. This boss punishes greed really hard. J-Emoji's trying to play for those tri-strikes, but if the reef sliders happen to spawn while you're throwing the strikes, that could just cost you a life. You can just get absolutely demolished. The stingray doing a lot of damage. But luckily, it looks like J-Emoji has some movement speed buffs. Gonna get out of there. Gonna try to bonk him. Misses that. Here come the reef sliders, though. But J-Emoji's just gonna stay close, straight to the right to avoid the sliders and take down the final boss. And Team D will be our first finishers, securing their round 3 match. What an
And
excellent
that's
job by them. That's a strong run, finishing
Mhm.
in just under 30 minutes. That is impressive.
Yeah,
Moxie and
very,
Tiyobin are
very
close to the final
fast.
boss, and Tiyobin rolled
Mhm.
a cash register, or sorry, vending machine, not cash. I've been playing a little much Lethal Company, if you couldn't tell. And
Yeah,
Tiyobin
but
on those
right
floor
now,
resets. Oh, it
that's
looks like Tiyobin might have
28.
to go through a danger level, though. He's trying to avoid it. Yeah, it manages to roll an easy 8-ball level to put it off for the time being. Meanwhile, we have Vic going through floor 28. Vic is getting close to the final boss as well, and Barry and B are pretty far. Barry has just reached Smollusk, and B is there as well. I think it's Barry and B in second place, with Tiyobin and Moxie right behind them. It's going to come down to the wire.
Yeah,
B's
Barry and
Ultra
B
Stamp
getting
build is
there.
doing really well here.
Oh yeah, if you're able to build that also stamp, you can just destroy all of these. You still need to pay attention to the reef sliders though. There is nothing for free, whatever you build at that amount of hack right there.
Yeah, it's going to be such a close run. Barry and B are both on the final boss. Barry just starting, and B a little bit further behind. Vic is on floor 28, almost making it to the final boss herself. Tiyobin is trying to finish this 8-ball level, but he's having a little bit of trouble. It looks like a bunch of enemies are knocking it all over the place, but the Splashdown's actually going to push it into the right spot. Splashdown being the best special in the game, as always. Even when the enemy team uses it, it just helps you. And that means Tiyobin's on 429 with Moxie on the final boss. If Tiyobin can get a fast clear, remember, Tiyobin might look like they're a little bit further behind, but with a charger build, they are probably going to be the fastest player to get through the final boss, so they can gain a lot of time back from against Barry and B's team, who are both running that Ultra Stamp build. It looks like these guys might have coordinated ahead of time, because I'm pretty sure they're both using the exact same build idea. So maybe we had some speedrunner strats being shared. Oh no, wait, no, one of them is not a brush. Well, both of them seem to be doing the Ultra Stamp spam at least. So maybe there's a little bit of talk beforehand. That's pretty interesting to see what strats people have shared with each other before this run.
Oh, I know they've practiced together.
Oh, and Barry got 3 discs!
Ooh.
Triple disc on the Smollusk fight is gonna save so much time. Look at that stamp go! But he's not done with the phases yet. That's going to put Smollusk on the final phase or second phase, depending on where they are. Tiyobin is on the final boss. We have 2 teams, both on the final boss, neck and neck. It's going to come down to this here. Barry and B going against Tiyobin and Moxie. Moxie's finished. It's just Tiyobin who has to get through it with the charger. And look how fast Tiyobin's going to be able to melt through it with insta-charge. Plus the tri-strikes. He is melting through it faster here. Barry is going to have to hurry. I think if any of these runners take a death, it might cost them the entire thing.
Yeah, you cannot waste any time. And right now, though, Barry is on the final phase and just looking to end this. But yeah, Big Villain and Alpha.
Tiyobin's already almost done with the portals on the second phase. Tiyobin is catching up. The Charger Gambit might have paid off. Barry is desperately trying to get closer, but we aren't seeing anything so far.
Barry is getting there, though, just needs to put a bit more damage on that. I think it's the final spawner for Barry. It's going to be down to the wire between Barry and
Barry's on the last
right
spawner,
there.
but Tiyobin's on the last set of portals. Does Barry have a stamp, though? Barry does! Oh. The stamp is going in to try to secure the win, but the Stingrays come out! But Barry manages to take it down first. Tiyobin is so close there, but no. I think Barry and B are, in fact, going to be able to take it down just a tiny bit faster. I think Tiyobin is less than a minute behind. Look, he almost took it down. That is incredibly close. That's a heartbreaker. Yeah, Tiyobin just about 20 seconds behind. Unfortunately, not going to be enough to secure round 3. Wow, what a close race that was. Oh, wow. I have to tell them, too. They might not even know. Wow. That is our first round completed.
completed, and it was decided by less than a phase on the final boss between Toyoben and Berry. It was very close, but congratulations to Berry and B, Jmoji and Ryluk. We'll see you in the finals.
Yeah, we'll be taking we'll be taking 1 second to read off some of the donations, but oh yeah, that's gotta be a heartbreaker. We have Jmoji and Barry's team taking first and second place, with Toyoben's right behind them, just a few seconds away from qualifying. And Vic is already on the final boss too, not far behind them, with Alpha Omega making a nice comeback, catching up fast. But unfortunately, their runs will have to end here. That was a great try for them. Before we get to the break, real quick, we're going to read off some of the rest of the donations that we had here once I refresh my Tiltify. So we have now reached 1.6k. Thank you so much, everyone. We have Perplexing Kelp with $75 in memory of Lilia. We have Dan with $25, Sugarstar with $100, Anonymous with $10, Brambles with $50, AJ with $250, Anonymous with $10, Scary Green Mountain with $10, Zizu with $10, I messed it up. I am so sorry. Ian Danielo, I think, with $50. I'm so sorry if I mess it up. We have Goski with $100. I do one donation, Free Palestine. Crad with $10. Keep up the good work you're doing. Wonders for the community. Anonymous with $10. And with $25. Pyro with $25. Zerkasi with $10 says Free Palestine. Anna Swell with $10. Rose with $10. Anonymous with $15. Taufik with $5. Again, I'm sorry, I'm terrible at names. For my brothers and sisters in need, thank you so much. Dar with $50. Ghost Kid with $10 and $25. Nathaniel Bandy with $100. Batui with $25. Aram. Ghost Kid with $10. Hollow with 10. Inca with 10. SG with 10. Anonymous with 25. And then I think there we are caught up to everyone else. Okay, that is all the donations. Thank you, guys. We'll be taking just a few minutes to catch up with the teams who will be competing next. But thanks so much to our teams C and D for giving it. They're all same for A and B. Thank you so much to everyone who competed here, and we'll be getting the next round up shortly. Everyone is practicing right now, so we're going to get these streams set up real quick. We will be right back. Thank you. Hello, stream! We have a bit of a correction to make. There was a bit of a situation that we were working through right now, and we've had to make a bit of an exception with the rules. So, we're going to clarify something real quick. Due to a bit of difficulties between Tioben having to take some medicine real quick, their team had Tioben start a few minutes late. Which means, technically, they would have been ahead of Barry's team. But because it's really difficult for us to check which team should deserve the win here, since you can kind of make arguments for either one, and both teams were so close, we have decided that we will be moving both teams to the final round, and we will be casting 5 teams in that round. We went over the situation and talked about it for about 10 minutes or so, and went over it with all the teams, so both the teams in this situation are cool with it. So the final round will have 5 teams, and Tioben's team will be advancing as well. Again, it was just decided by this case because of how it went, so it was a little scuffed. But from discussion with staff and the teams, we think this is the fairest solution. So this round we'll have 3 teams, and the other round we'll just have 2 teams, and we will just have to cast 5, which means there will be one multi-stream layout that only has 2 teams. But we will set that up while round 2 is going, and we should be good. So we're gonna try to handle it just like that, and everything should be okay.
And that means that Tioben is very dangerous. I mean, we just removed the weighted clothings on Tioben now, who's going to start on even ground with everybody else, and
Yes.
Now he's in queue to just win the game.
Yeah, everyone is here for the charity event, obviously. We want to keep it as entertaining as possible, and the last thing we want is for it to be ruined by, some small situation like that. So, you know.
And
Anything
I think this
is the best situation here. And yeah, all the teams have been very, very nice about it. So everyone's been very understanding about the situation. We are set to continue. So round 2 will be beginning soon. This is the same rules as round 1. The only difference is now it will be the 4 teams we haven't seen so far who will be starting. And I will check their streams are working now. We have teams E, Milana and Lantro, and team F, which is, I think the names might not be right.
Yeah, that's Jude's team.
Emoji. And then if you can send me that, I'll fix it. Team G is Nathaniel Bandy and Wahoo, and Team H is Kiver and Thundi. Also, I think the music cut out partway through because I didn't have it looping, so I will set that at, I will have to remember to set it when I hear the music stop, but that should be okay. Yeah, I can just edit the text for the names. What folder is it in? But yeah, chat, we will be right back. It will start at the hour, so within 4 minutes, we will be getting started.
Yeah, I typed it in commentary chat. Yeah, in commentary chat, I have the team F. Oh,
All right, mics are good. By the way, co-casting with me is Pat. I realized I didn't mention it last time. Thank you. And then we will have Mr. Slap will be joining partway through, and Pat will be. You're just casting a little bit around 2 till he's here, yeah?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, and then you are both casting round 3. I will just run the stream. Or actually, I might cast with you guys since it's 5 teams to try to help out if possible, because if my voice is doing okay, I'll try to help out and we'll do a trio cast. Because God knows it's going to be a little bit more hard. Yeah, and then Ellie, if you can just anything you need to set up before we get to that for the overlays. Mainly just we need the multi-Twitch links of the different teams and stuff, and I will edit it all, and hopefully we can make it work. Also, yes, let me pin I will pin the hacks in the chat for those who are curious. Before we get started with the next rounds, we have a few minutes. A few more donations, and I will go through before we get started. Neohola with $10, Melon with $100, Strings with $50, Nimrod Games with $100, Fuka Gaming with $10, Perplexing Kelp with $75 is the one we've read before, but I'll read it again because it's awesome. That is all the new donations, and AJ with $250 is our current top donor. We have raised so far almost $2,000. Thank you guys so much. The Tiltify link should be popping up. Or it should be... Well, you can use the QR code that'll pop up here and the Tiltify link. I might have not set Nightbot correctly, because there should be a command for it, but I don't see it. Yes, Nightbot isn't working. Don't worry, I will fix the Nightbot. Before we get started. Custom. And then now... There you go. Awesome. Alright, I think all our speedrunners are ready. Yeah, everyone's good? Okay, guys, as soon as the timer hits 11 o'clock PST or whatever our time zone is for you, we will be having the next 4 teams hopping in. So I hope you are all ready for another race for the top 2 to be able to reach the top of the tower. As soon as the timer hits 0, everyone will be entering that elevator. Everyone's just waiting, looking at the clocks, ready to go. We see a bow build. And I think 3 splatter shots.
On the other screen, we got 3
brushes and a charger. Alright. Alright. Good to see another charger build in this.
Yeah, but this time it's on the runner side.
That's gonna be really interesting to see. And there it is! Timer is hit 11! Everyone is entering the elevator. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Come on, guys, press A.
There we go! Maybe some people's clocks are a little behind. Alright, I guess we'll be starting with Teams G and H because someone has an ad break. Thank you, Twitch. And we have Nathaniel Bandy and Wahoo starting out with Kiver and Thundi as well. Everyone on floor 1. Ooh, it looks like Kiver has a boss reveal, I think. I'm pretty sure we saw Pinging Miracle in there, so yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, getting a boss reveal allows you to change the boss and decide what boss you're going to get.
The bow having Toxic Mist might be pretty good for this. It'll speed up the fish levels, making them a much more reliable one to go for. So that might be an interesting strategy. Oh, but the lack of ink in the corner. Oh, no, the fish is escaping. The fish is running. There we go. Finally takes it down. But ooh, that fish already buying a little bit of time for the other teams here. Ooh, and a firing speed increase already for Wahoo is going to be a pretty nice early game buff to get.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot. The chips are not that important, especially in the start. They add up once you get to floor number 10, but what most important?
Yeah. Oh, and we have this 8-ball level again where we're trying to get that launch.
Yeah.
Ooh, and this is going to be really interesting here. Look at that ball go in perfectly. You'll love to see it. And we have another fish level here for Nathaniel trying to catch him with that bomb, but it doesn't go quite far enough, and the fish is running. But the Trizuka gonna trap the fish. No! The Trizuka doesn't kill the fish!
It misses!
Fish is the MVP of this tournament so far. It has been messing up multiple teams. Do not underestimate the fish!
The fish do not cooperate, but now all of the map is painted. That should be it for Nathaniel Bandy.
Finally, we're gonna be getting through that level. Never underestimate the fish. We have Wahoo in the meantime trying to get through that portal level. Meanwhile, Thundi is going for more fish, but has that Toxic Mist to make it a lot easier. Everyone on floor 3 and 2, no major leads so far. Back to ENF as those ads are finally done, and we're seeing even more fish and 8-balls. A lot of brushes here. And one thing that we'll see is the Charger tends to lose time early in the run, but tends to make it up later as you get those buffs, mainly getting the quick charge and range buffs allow you to really speed through levels. So Charger's a bit of a gambit where you lose time early, but if you manage to pick the right options, you can really make a comeback that might be worth it in the end, which makes it one of the most hyped weapons to watch for this tournament.
Yeah, it's all about risk rewards. You can be in trouble, but if you're able to get the good build fast, you're pretty much guaranteed to end up first.
Yeah, and we're seeing the Fresh is doing a pretty good job at taking care of these fish and portals as well. The Charger build is trying to get through it as well from Squidman, going for that portal, going to be able to take it down. We got another ad break from Dude, so I guess we'll switch back here. Again, we have Kiver and Thundy right now. Thundy is getting through the portals pretty quickly with the help of these tops here to help secure them a little bit faster. And Kiver is doing a great job already making it to the 6-4. Ooh, we might have our first death as Nathaniel Bandy goes.
Ooh.
Wait, it goes down there. Holy
Yep.
shit.
Yeah, dying after destroying one. Is it?
Yeah, you can commentate for a bit. I gotta fix something.
Okay, yeah, that death is going to cost a lot for Nathaniel Bandy. Meanwhile, Kiva and Thundy are blazing through right now. Kiva has little fear and getting every spawner right after the other. Meanwhile, Wahoo is getting rid of the fish you minimized, so I can't see the stream right now. Oh yeah, thank you.
Sorry, I'm just trying to fix something.
That's it. Oh yeah. And Fendi is on a very good fish level if you're able to activate all of these exploding fish right there. It's going to be pretty fast. 12 seconds, pretty good for a level. And yeah, right now, floor 7 for both of these players, Kira and Fendi. You need to watch for them. They're both incredibly good mechanically. Meanwhile, Nathaniel Bandy is able at least to get rid of that level. It's all oh, he managed to get back his life in a vending machine. So right now he's back on track. And in another fish level, fish, you need to get the fish to cooperate right there. And yeah, already got two. The third one is hidden on the top right there. You have to make it go down.
Oh, the sponge blocks it. This level is so annoying. This is such a risky one to take. I feel like all the uninkables just make it really risky. But I suppose if you get lucky with it, you can get through it pretty fast. Yeah,
with the right setup,
Xboxes real quick. It was just a few errors there, but we got it fixed up. Sorry for a bit of the scuff setup as per usual, but we are getting through this here. Looks like so far things are running pretty smoothly for our team though. Looks like everyone is pretty on pace with each other. Nathaniel just entered floor 7. I believe, well, let's see what floors the others are on real quick. I think Kiver just cleared floor 8. So yeah, everyone just about one or two floors even with each other. No big leads so far. The early game is usually pretty consistent between our runners. And it looks like Nathaniel was also able to buy the life back that he lost via a vending machine. So no major disadvantage there so far.
Yeah, right now all players are in. It's all going to be like we're going to see the difference when we reach the first boss. And right now it's all about making this damn fish cooperate.
Yeah, Milana and Lantro are both moving together here onto floor 9 and 8 respectively. Squidman and Dude right now are on the fish levels for each of them, trying to take them down. And yeah, look at this. All of them lined up for the Charger, but as Dude snipes one, they scatter away.
Yep, and that's the problem with these fish. You need to get them fast or they run and you're back to... Dude has his armor broken right now. Ooh, and missed the tri-strike. This is a huge time loss for Dude right now. Dude needs to get rid of this fish before the situation goes out of hand.
Actually, I think Dude's stream is on the top right. It might have been set in the wrong order.
Oh, okay. That explains.
Yes.
That explains.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll just flip their name order back, and that should at least clarify, because I don't want to have to reset. Or I could possibly reset it. Why don't we do that, actually? I'll pull up Team G Nation, I'll fix it real quick. We can watch these guys. Fix it.
Oh, and Fendi already done with the floor 10 boss.
Oh wow, that is fast.
And Kiver is on final wave right now. These two are going in very, very strong. Yeah, lots happening, but it looks like Wahoo is on floor number 10 with asynchronous rondo. That's the fast as well, so that's going to be pretty fast. I'm sure Wahoo is very happy with it. Meanwhile, Fundy and Kiva are moving forward, getting through that vending machine that you get for free after the bosses, and moving forward.
Yeah, let's see if I fix everything. Yes, there we go. Now we should have the right order. Yeah. All right, we are good.
Excellent.
Hello, I should be here now as well.
Hello, welcome, Mr. Slep, to the commentary booth. We are currently mid-race right now. No one's really gotten past the 10th boss, so we're in a good spot. But yeah, Pat, if you want to take a break, thank you so much. We'll see you in round 3.
Yep, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
All right, well, welcome. Let me catch you up on where we're at right now. Same for anyone on stream. I hope it's coming in a little bit late. We have Nathaniel, Bandy, and Wahoo right now, I believe, currently on the 8th or 9th and 10th floors, respectively. Kiver and Fundy are both, I think, past the first boss, actually, just approaching those medium floor difficulties. Meanwhile, we have Moana, who's unfortunately pinging Miracle, and so has Lantro, but Lantro's gone through it a little bit faster. Meanwhile, Dude is fighting Parallel Cannon, and a Squidman is, I think, 1 level behind on floor 9, going for those deadly, deadly fish with that charger. And so far, we have had quite an intense set of runs, so it is pretty fun to watch so far.
Wow, yeah, no, this seems like very, very neck and neck from all the teams involved.
Yeah, I mean,
You've got most of them like really around that like 10th floor.
It's been a lot closer than I've even thought it would be, and I've expected things to be pretty close, but we have seen some. Last round was just barely a few seconds behind from a few of the teams. Everyone was neck and neck, so people are going through this a lot faster than I think any of our TOs anticipated here. Yeah, look at that. Launcher already on the 12th floor, and it's a vending machine. Milana also on a vending machine. We're going to be able to fly through this and just hop back as fast as you can. Launcher does a little glide back. Is that actually slightly faster than walking back?
I have no idea. no, you start to think, wait, is that actually a little bit quicker?
Yeah, Alpha's in chat here. One of our earlier rounds was confirming, yes, it is. And you exit that vending machine, do a little jump hover to make it a little bit faster back.
That is like a strat that like only those that speedrun this game would ever think of doing. Like those tiny little optimizations that nobody else would really think about. That's what actually like saves the like crucial seconds that you said last game 2. I'm seeing everybody right now. They've either got Stamp or Ink Strike. So I'm going to be guessing right now that Brush and Chara are both like pretty meta weapons when it comes to doing the speedruns at least.
Yeah, we have seen
because I'm seeing 3 brushes on the screen right now and a Charger.
A lot of people are going for the Stamp builds.
So. Yeah, no, I have heard, and from my very like mostly casual playthroughs of playing this, that Stamp and Ink Strike are both like the goats when it comes to getting a special.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you can just clear portals so quickly with the Ink Strike and the hammer. Speaking of clearing those portals quickly, look at that with the brush as well. Dude is just going from one portal straight to another, and I've never found that like pink screen on one of my playthroughs before. I don't know how I've managed to avoid it, but that just looks so disorientating.
Ooh, this song is nice.
This is a nice song, to be honest. Very intense as well, just
wait,
like how these runs are going.
On Lantra's screen. Oh, I was trying to fix
that's a
something
bug.
Quick. I didn't even notice. Yeah, I think that's a bug.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about.
That, but
I've never found that.
I don't even know how that happens, but yeah, I guess Lantra's pink screen bug. That's funny.
For a second, I thought it was intentional. Not gonna lie, that was just a danger thing that I'd never seen before on a run.
I'm pretty sure that is not intentional. Well, good to see that here on the stream. We're seeing it.
I'm gonna say, Squidman getting that boss there, that has to be a bit of a time loss. Like, that must be one of the slowest bosses to kill, especially with a charger.
Oh yeah, you really, you don't want to roll that. So, it is a little bit unlucky.
Speaking of rolling, look at those 8 balls go. Whoa, that was quick. And already at floor 17. Kiva and Thundy are going very well right now. Look at that. Floor 19 for Thundy as well. And they're using the bow. We haven't really seen any bow users yet.
Yeah, this is the first bow of the tournament. We saw mostly chargers, we saw dually, brushes, of course. Brush seems to be the most common, I think. Brush and shot are pretty neck and neck in terms of what people are choosing to run here.
Oh, but look at that. Like, that was very well there. Coming out with the bow and arrow. Like, genuinely, that just melted those portals really quickly. And the killer whale as well. And you're already at floor 20. Wonder what boss we are going to get. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, don't worry.
Oh, it's not a big deal.
This has also got to be bad. Yeah, the pinging miracle. I always call it the pinging miracle for some reason, but...
I do too! I know people are telling me I'm wrong, but I don't know how to say it the other way.
Yeah, no, me neither. I've just called it the pinging miracle this whole time.
I know! It's like, I can't believe it's not called that. It's like Electrodrome all over again. What do you mean it's not Electro? What do you mean it's not Electrodrome? What? There's no way.
This has got to be bad for the stringer as well, like, because you've always got to be hitting that sweet spot.
Oh yeah, stringer on it's got to be tough, but I imagine at least if you get up close, you can manage to do like an absolute ton of damage.
Look at that, both Kiva and Thundy getting to the boss's floor, while right now we're just seeing Nathaniel Bandy rock. I think that's like floor 16 for him.
Yep. Looks like everyone's reaching about the halfway point, so we might take a second to read off a few donations, so hold on for a second here. So we're going to go on to the Tiltify because we've gotten a little bit of extra donos to say the least. We have a new top donation from our favorite person, Anonymous, with $500. Thank you very much. We have Altria with $25, Tiyobin with $25 saying Free Palestine. Aknosa 2, I'm sorry if I messed that up, thank you for the $5. Rioli with $25, let's go. Good luck to all the players of Free Palestine. Lechir with $100, Anonymous $25, Anonymous $500 that we saw already, but we might as well see it again. Lilvers with the $10, again, sorry if I messed up any of these names, guys. Nyahola with the... Nyahola, I think, with the $10. Melon with the $100. And then, yeah, I think from there we are caught up on all the donations. So once again, thank you guys so much for all of them. We're keeping up with a lot here. So I'm trying to read it whenever I can. But thank you guys so much. We really, really appreciate it. It means so much to everyone involved here.
Honestly, that's absolutely insane. A $500 donation, and you don't even give us a name to thank.
Yeah,
like, that is
Anonymous here is pretty stacked.
Yeah, Anonymous. How rich is Anonymous? Can we please get like how much money Anonymous has donated throughout this stream? Because I want to see how deep Anonymous Pockets is.
Oh, look at those bombs insta-spawning a Waku, but no intimidation there. Nathaniel's also taking on a challenge level here with the portals. Interesting there. Looks like they have a bit of Zuka charge up, though. Going to be able to snipe that first portal, take out the second one from the high ground, and that's going to be some good time safe here. They're in a really safe spot, have a lot of armor. Nathaniel doing very well right now on this level if they can manage to take it down. Yep, one more left already. Look at that. Another Trizuka, and that danger level is going to be cleared like it's nothing. Meanwhile, Kipper is already on the 22nd floor.
Yeah, no, that's what I was about to say. Kiva and Thundy have just gone blazing a trail into this. Both of them already at 422.
Too. Wow. In the first run, it was Jmoji and Ryola who seemed to be the main threats, and here it looks like Kiva and Thundy are the big threats of this round. Both teams had a pretty sizable lead over the competition by this stage of the tournament, and it looks like it's happening once again. But for a different team.
Sorry. That is such a good stringer build. Like, that is just melting every single portal, not even with the charge shots. You're just, like, you know, just tapping that button.
Yeah, it looks like the Stringer is working out quite well. It's the only one we've seen so far from all 16 of these players, but it looks like it might be pretty underrated for side order. So it looks like we're getting a good one here. Wahoo's been losing a lot of time due to rolling Pinging Miracle, and Nathaniel is right about to get a boss. So we're going to see right here, do we roll another Pinging Miracle, or do we have a potential time save for Nathaniel to catch up to their teammate? We're rolling in here. Everyone set your prayers now. Are we going to see a Pinging Miracle? And I'm just calling it a that at this point. I'm not going to...
Yeah, no. It is the Pinging Miracle.
No, we rolled another
the Pinging Miracle.
No!
And a commercial break is in progress, so we have no idea how that stream's going. This is just great.
That
But look at that. No Pinging Miracles.
Meanwhile, Launcher, on the other hand, is going to be able to get the asynchronous rondo here. Milana's made it to the portals, and Squidman has currently cleared floor 15, moving on to floor 16. Meanwhile, Dude, I believe, is how far? We'll find out in a minute.
Yeah, we're just getting some
Dude might have rolled one of the longer dialogues. Yeah, on floor 21, though, so able to get a quick vending machine to save some time. Milana going ham with that Ultra Stamp, going to take out the middle portal like it is nothing.
Just looking at like both of these teams and remembering what Thunder's doing on the other side, it's just like they are in such a lead, aren't they? Like getting up to floor 22 and like probably 23, maybe even 24 at this point.
Oh, the wave there. Launchero almost going down there, but manages to stay alive. Luckily, going to be able to use his stamp, but the boss is spinning, preventing the damage from taking it out. And Launchero is actually losing a good bit of time here on the asynchronous rondo. Gonna try to take it out here, going underneath the boss for a bit of a more favorable angle, I guess, since you can rotate a bit faster if you're inside instead of outside. That is how geometry works. So far, we're doing pretty good here. Squidman and Dude are catching up a little bit as well. Looks like we have a very even run so far. We have a few ads taken over the stream. Sorry, guys, but we will catch up soon.
Floor 25 has been cleared by Thundy, though.
Oh, wow. Thundy is doing pretty well. I can't imagine Kipper is that far behind either, probably around a similar spot. Nathaniel finally gets through Pinging Miracle, though. Gets that boss out of the way, and I think everyone is past the second boss at this point, yeah?
Yeah, no, I think everybody right now is past that second boss. But looking at... Oh,
no,
what? Kibbles on floor 28.
I think is actually not past the boss right now, but I think everyone else is. So a lot of teams and players neck and neck right now as everyone heads into those final 10 floors of levels. It's going to look real tricky.
You know, and literally, just as you switch there, we can see Kibber, floor 28.
Wow, Kipper is having
so
an exceptional run, but is going to be meeting a danger lights out level. We're going to have to see what he can do here, if he can keep the run going with all those fish, but so far takes one out before we can even see them. Takes out a second fish. Kipper is on a roll. Absolutely.
You can just see that those sparks in the background. Then you can see the sparks in the background. Bang!
Kipper takes out that level like it's nothing. And Kipper and Thundy doing an excellent job. I did not know Kipper grinded a bit of the single player a bit, it seems. I haven't seen him play too much of side order, but that is cool to see. You never know what players might specialize in. Like, a lot of people don't know Brian is, you know, one of the best Stamina Run players and one of the best top level players, but he's actually done a bit of a speedrun on some of the levels in Splatoon 2's hero mode. I almost said Alterna. So you never know what you're gonna come up with. We've had some surprise runners from people just generally. Everyone's been doing a lot faster than we've expected. So I think in general, we're just seeing that a lot of people are a lot more prepared for this. Ooh, Wahoo took a bit of damage though, but is gonna stay alive with that Ultra Stamp going for that last portal. Gonna try to take it out. Thundy with the bow, still going with that tried and true strategy, just trying to take every single portal down. And it looks like Nathaniel's on a trickier level with harder gelatins while having to take out 3 portals. And oh my god, look at the speed of those gelatin spawns. That's going to be a bit of a tricky one to start with. And Kipper is on the final boss!
Oh wait, I didn't even see that. Oh no, why are you skipping the dialogue? I wanted to see what Smollusk had to say.
Wow, how dare they skip the dialogue?
How dare they? How dare
What do
they?
you want to hear Smollusk out?
I want to hear Smollusk in his little baby voice.
Unfortunately, no Ulu dialogue here today. So everyone here is a speedrunner today. We have Lantro entering floor 25. Dude going with that hammer build. Squid
Oh, no!
for the tower, gonna be able to take it out. And Milana just finishes floor 26. Lantro and Milana are pretty close to the final bosses. While Squidman is about to enter against their boss. Meanwhile, Dude is on floor 26 here.
I just want to point out something that happened with Dude there. He went to throw the hammer at both of the runaways at once, and like a gelatin just came in and like blocked it straight away. Like
Give
literally
hammer
like
piercing.
prime defense.
Give hammer throw piercing. Kiver's speeding through this final boss as Nathaniel and Wahoo are clearing some of these harder levels. Nathaniel's been stuck on this portal level for a little bit here, but is trying to get through it. They're being chased. They are fighting stronger gelatins, which means you have very low margin for error, but the main middle portal is going to be taken out here, going to clear all the gelatins behind them too, hopefully. No, so many of them are still alive. Harder gelatins is quite the challenge here. We're also seeing Wahoo get a bit stuck, but manages to take out the level in the nick of time. Thundy, I believe, on floor 29 or 28 with a 5 portal level. But that Tri-Stringer build is made for these portals. Look at it melt through the competition. And Nathaniel's going to be able to take out that last portal in the middle, and there we go. Nathaniel and Wahoo pretty far in. Nathaniel is on floor 24, Wahoo on floor 28.
As a stringer main, it's been an absolute treat to watch Thundy go through this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh no, look at the big gelatins. They just bat that 8-ball away. You are not scoring.
Miracle. Squidman with Charger is going to be going against Parallel Cannon and literally is through it that fast. Remember, Squidman is playing Charger, so a bit slower earlier runs, but as we start to get this insta-shot Charger with a lot of range, we're going to start seeing Squidman clear through levels faster and faster. And like we saw with Teoben's run, by the end of it, you are catching up fast, so they are not to be underestimated here. Here we go with Lantro to the vending machine to grab some Ink Saver main. Meanwhile, Milana's on floor 29, almost to that final boss. Kiver just beat the final boss right now, though. What a fast run. 11:04 through the levels themselves. That is an insane run from Kiver here. But it's not done yet, as Thundy still has to clear the final boss for it to count as a completed run.
That is
Nathaniel and Wahoo are
absolutely
moving on.
insane.
Nathaniel's on the final 5 levels as well. Wahoo re-rolled and managed to get a vending machine. They're currently on floor 29, which means they're going straight to the final boss. And it's just going to be up to Nathaniel to catch up as long as nothing horrible goes wrong with Smallest. But
You know, everything can go wrong in an instant.
Are near their completion. Milana and Lantro are moving through here. Milana just finished floor 29, entering the final boss herself. Dude is pretty close to it right now. And as we've established, Squidman is speeding through these levels with the Charger buffs. Look at all those fish go down one after another. One of them is trying to hide in cover of all the other fish. And the auto aim is going to make it target the fish until they separate. But there we go. Squidman speeding through these levels, catching up little by little. And it looks like it's going to come down to the wire for second place yet again, as I think Riola might have this boss down, but you never know, or sorry, not Riola, as Thundy will have this boss down, and you never know what can happen, though. I never feel safe calling it when you're at Smallest, because you never know when a surprise Reef Slider just happens to kill you.
Yeah, that has happened many times in runs for me. Like, somehow, like, Smallest just starts spamming every single special known to man. As you're just like, literally, I've had so many runs fail on like the final hit of the final phase because he just throws out, oh yeah, here's a stringer. Oh, and also here's a Reef Slider just for your troubles. Oh, you're using crab? Nuh-uh, you're not using crab anymore. Go into the air. Like, Smolik is so annoying to fight sometimes, and it's all up to really the RNG, but it looks like that we have both people that are fighting the boss right now are going through it as quickly as I am talking.
Yeah, and Milana's on the final boss as well with that tried and true Ultra Stamp build. The most common thing we've seen in this tournament is Stamp Spam, and Dude is at the final boss as well. Every team has at least one member on the final boss by now, so it is a neck-and-neck race right now just to see who can get the final finishes. Lantro's on the final boss. Milana and Lantro both there together now. Nathaniel very close to the final boss as Wahoo's on it. And Kivers, of course, completed his run a while ago as Thundy is going for the boss. Everyone making it all the way. It's going to be a neck-and-neck race here.
You know, and Thundy right now is on the last tentacle that Smolisk has. Literally one more checkpoint down, and then it's all up to just killing Smolisk.
Oh, we have a death on the final boss from Wahoo at one life remaining.
Oh no! Oh no, that could be absolutely detrimental to the run.
Wait, that death there makes it so scary. Speedrunners only have 2 lives here, and Wahoo cannot afford to have another death. Or unless or they're gonna have to restart from the beginning, which will almost certainly not be enough time. They're going to have to play it safer, which is look like what we're seeing from Thundy. I've seen Thundy seem to play this a little bit safer on this run, knowing their team is probably in first place right now and can take it easy. And there we go. Kiver and Thundy will be the first team to finish for this round, securing their spot into the finals. And it's a neck-and-neck race for everyone else. Milana just finished their run with Lantro on the way. It's going to come down between Lantro and Wahoo and Bandy to be able to speed through this. Dude is on the final boss as well, actually, and Milana is in a, or not Milana, and Squidman is on a vending machine to be able to go through this quickly. Wahoo has their armor broken, though, by the way, on their last life, trying to stay alive as the fish are chasing them, but they managed to stay alive, break through the portal. They are still in this here. Wahoo is fighting for his life right now, has that Ultra Stamp, gonna try to go ham, take out Smolisk before they can throw anything more at them. Gonna be swinging on him right there, and there we go. Wahoo is gonna complete it. Nathaniel also dies, though. Nathaniel on his last life as well. Meanwhile, Milana is finished, and Lantro just has to make it through this using the stamp to dodge that Stingray. Look at him move. Dude got taken out. Dude just died on the final boss! I didn't even see it!
Oh no!
Dude has lost both of his lives! Nathaniel's on the last life, and it looks like it's coming down to if Lantros can secure this room, that just gave them a huge buffer room!
Wait, Bandy might die.
Bandy is low as well, trying to stay alive! We might have 2 teams where a person loses all of their lives! Wait, dude thought he won and died there? Wait, no way.
No. Oh, I think Kim's just started a new run.
No. Oh, and look, Lantro has won, and Milana and Lantro will take 2nd place in this tournament. What a heartbreaking finish for Dude. Oh. And Nathaniel and Wahoo, and Nathaniel and Wahoo, and Dude and Squidman will not be able to move on. That is such an unfortunate death. I didn't see what happened on Dude's stream. I'll have to look it back real quick on my other monitor to see what happened, but that is the round.
Oh, what a deflating way to end that. That is just so unfortunate. You hate to see it, really. Like, right at the end as well, and especially because Dude thought he won. Like, I didn't know that was the case at all. Like, that was just...
God.
Oh, that must honestly be heart-shattering.
He died twice on the final phase. Oh, wow. That is a heartbreaker. Yeah, you never know with side order. This mode is so brutal at times. You never know what can happen, and we hate to see it. Not the only speedrunner we've seen lose all their lives. Nathaniel almost did, and of course Alpha did earlier. So it just goes to show, like, as people are trying to go through this faster, you have to be real careful. Side order does not mess around, and trying to speedrun through this at the same time is so tricky. I'm trying to see what happened on Dude's stream right now. I'm going back real quick before we go on donations and break real quick. Oh, their second death was to the portal. I didn't see what happened on their first one. Wow.
That. Oh. Oh, that is so unfortunate. We cannot understate that enough, can we?
Oh no, their first death was to a reef slider that trapped them in a corner.
Oh no, we were talking about that earlier,
the
weren't we?
sliders of the curse of reef slider. It's here, but not in the same way. Not in the same way we're used to curse of slider. They got slidered and stuck, and the second one, I think they got raided in the portal. Wow.
Speaking of the curse of reef slider, maybe Smollisk is the one patching the game. Bandy is still going through this though. Like, what a champ. Even though, like, I don't know if Bandy does know that they can't do it, but honestly.
So they should be, especially if they're in VC with their teammate who's completed their aware, but they probably just want to finish the run, which is respectable, of course. You definitely want to get that, so I hope they're able to do it. And they've gotten all their lives back, so they did make it out of that, only one life remaining. So, looks like Nathaniel's
I saw Bandy just sorry that I keep telling you about my Discord delay is.
Quick, so. Looks like we're going to see the remaining runners finish their run. Okay, we're going to do donations real quick before we go through and have a little bit of a break. It's going to take a bit of extra time to set up round 3, and we also want our round 2 runners to have a little bit of a break. But before we go, Rock Wizard 5 for the $10. I hope this goes well. Xanabel for the $10. Ovo Who for the $25. Great stream, everyone. Anonymous for the $25. And thank you guys so much for the extra donations. We will be on break for about 10 minutes until we get to the final 5 teams. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will be back shortly. Hello, everyone. We are running our final checks. And we will get started. Alrighty. It looks like
It-
should we do it in a minute? Anything I should know?
yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
What's up?
I think only each of us should be casting because otherwise we'll just talk about each other.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk.
Okay.
So
Well.
it's all on you guys.
Okay,
Maybe if I say
alright.
something here, unless if I clarify, I won't be on stream. So it'll just be you two.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Alright.
ProChara stream without Chara.
Yo, dude, thank you so much for the
We,
raid. Welcome in. Congrats on your run. I'm sorry to end it on level 30, but you were doing a great job, man. It was really
Yeah.
fun to watch you compete.
That was a great run.
It was a great effort. I hope you had fun.
Honestly, it was heartbreaking.
I know. It's a hard tournament to cast. It's
So
so
much happening.
intense. I'd be so stressed competing in this.
Yeah, at the same time, you need to go as fast as you can. At the same time, a single mistake and your run is over. You have to get back to the ground.
You know, I honestly, with how casual my playthroughs of this is, I don't think I could ever do anything like this. Like, I want to try speedrunning it now just to see how like hard it really is. Because this looks tough as nails.
I'm
I
gonna give them
tried with the
until,
speedrunner
X50
rules.
to start to be safe. So, guys, we will be right back. We're gonna take a little bit of a break to get all the voices and stuff ready, and then everyone will start at X50, and we will have our final top 5 round. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick donor read, and then I will let you guys have the phone, and I will pop back on to read more donations when we're halfway through the run.
Cool.
So I will refresh real quick. Stealth Rock says, "Thank you ProChara for using your event to share the light on the crisis in Crisis in Palestine, God bless. Thank you very much. Anonymous, thank you for the $10. Sunny Solo for the $50. In solidarity with Palestine, thank you for hosting the event. Anonymous with the $200. Thanks so much for hosting this charity event. Good luck and have fun with the contestants. Nirkos, thank you for the $25. Free Palestine. Moxie K is the hardest working speedrunner, and my best friend, Moxie, is forever Plink, Moxie's manager. Thank you. Thank you for all the donations, everyone. We really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I am not going to be casting until maybe the very end of this round, so I will be turning my mic off here until we read donations halfway through the round. So thank you guys so much for supporting the event. I will talk more when we're done, and I will turn the phone over to Pat and Mr. Slap to be able to give us the commentary we've been looking for, and then let me make sure I have the music playing because it looped the playlist again. All right. Have fun, guys. And yeah, it'll start at the hour. I'm muted.
Right
You guys are
then.
go.
Are you ready for this then, Pat?
Yeah, and let's get ready. Longthrow, get it out of bounds to get under the tower. We're just 1 minute away from starting. All of our players are ready. It's going to be lots of rushes, lots of shots. Thundi back with the bow is going to be like showing what this weapon is able to do, and Toyoben, I bet, will bring back the charger. There are lots of players to look for. I've been really impressed by what all of these players are able to do, and given how fast this can go, given how much like RNG can play a role in this run, like is anybody's games. Anything could happen.
Exactly. You know, because this is that grand finals, you know, I think everyone's going to be a little bit more on edge than they were before in the qualifiers. Just because this means a whole lot more. This proves who's going to win the whole tournament. So there's no room for error. There's no coming like second and still getting a chance. This is whoever wins. So I feel like a lot of teams are going to be a bit more on edge. And right now we're looking as every team goes through the elevator and starts their run.
Yeah, players not wasting any time. Getting that first chip is about going to the fastest level, making sure you can getting. Chara, you minimized your stream. Oh, thanks. And here we go. It's going to start pretty fast. Funty still with the bow. That bow has shown that it has the damage, and especially on low hacks, it's still pretty efficient.
And every team going for an 8-ball right at the start that we're seeing right now.
Yeah, these easy 8-balls levels in the first 10 floors especially, you have the setups to bring them. And Royluk with the slowest the Infinity Ball level in the entire game, I think, still able to get through it incredibly fast.
Yeah, every team looks like right now. Well, look at Thundi already in that second floor and just sniping all of those guys from far away, popping those balloons. And right now we are seeing Kivel right now as well going to a fleeing. Everybody's going to a fleeing foe stage.
Yeah, these are the good stage. You prepare to see lots of fleeting foes and lots of spawners too on the side, especially if you're with the brush. If you have Ultra Stump just shreds through these spawners and is able to solve these levels pretty fast as long as you're able to build special.
I'm seeing Milana already get to that third floor right now, going at an absolute breakneck pace. And as I'm saying that, I already noticed that B as well going to that third floor. We are just seeing everybody right now speeding through this as speedrunners would do. Yeah,
lots happening again. These levels are going so fast. No time is wasting. Toyoben is going to be the slowest at the start of the run because the charger right now, it is not the most buffed. You have to wait for the good chip RNG to save your run. But Toyoben definitely one to look for, because the moment Toyoben gets the good build with the chips, that charger is going to shred through everything.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited to see how this charger progresses as we go further and further into this run. But also something that I'm very excited to see is this Tri-Stringer once again just blazing through these portal stages, just tap firing all the way through and melting these portals.
Yeah, it has so much firepower, and with the killer well able to damage already the portals, that build is working very, very well, and Fendi and Kiva were very strong in their round, were able to show how good they were, and they're definitely one of the favorites to win this one.
And I think Kiva was the only person right now that was on floor 5 as well. Like,
Mm-hmm.
these guys are just going, and are gone every single time we look at them.
Yeah, that being said, if you go too fast, if you take too many risks, you might go back to the ground. It's all about managing your risk, managing your speed, and getting whatever you can. Sometimes going to a slower floor allows you to get a better chip, allows you to get a bit more membucks that will help you in the next vending machine. There's lots that comes in terms of strategy and a lot of economy to manage, you know?
Yeah, no, like, as much as it just looks like, oh yeah, go through stage as quickly as possible, there is so much more thinking and strategy that goes to speedruns like this, and speedrunning in general, so it's very commendable. Oh wait, oh yeah, Lonchro has lost their armor.
And Lonchro, okay, able to get back the armor, to get the Ultra Stamp, that's going to be an easy level now, and that's done. But that was a bit of a scare for Lonchro there.
Yeah, that was very, very...
Is nothing. You just get...
6.
Yeah. You just get a vending machine, and suddenly you get a free floor that's just a few seconds, just the menuing.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, Tri-Strike.
Wait, yeah, did they buy the Tri-Strike there?
Yeah. Roy Luke bought the Tri-Strike, and this Tri-Strike deal so much damage, work with so many different builds. That is huge for Roy Luke, and Roy Luke can be pretty happy he got these strikes.
Yeah, no, honestly, like, just from my playthroughs alone, I can tell you right now that Tri-Strikes is, like, in my opinion, like, the best. Like, I value it more than the hammer, but that's probably just my preference. Oh, look at the killer whale just blasting that 8-ball all the way down there.
The timing on it is tough, because if you activate it too late, it's going to keep pushing the ball and it wants to go into the goal. But right there, that was a PB for Thundi right there. That was the fastest he's ever
bringing out
that.
the big strats. Yeah, no, like, this is you in the tournament. This is grand finals and you're breaking out a PB. That is what you want to see if you're Thundi.
Yeah,
but I just want to point out right now that Roy Luke is now... They've caught up to Kiva and Thundi by getting that vending machine.
Yep. That vending machine gives you a lot to Ben. Is going to advance to floor number 8 too. These players are still getting pretty even with each other. It's all like the bosses are the deciders quite often. That's where you can have a lot of difference in terms of how much time you'll get, and especially depending on what boss you get.
Yeah, on look at that J emoji getting the don't use your main weapon bonus and instantly just shooting with that main weapon.
Oh yeah.
Not giving a single damn about that challenge whatsoever, and you know what? I would do that too.
Yeah, it's a speedrun. You don't care. Like, yes, you're going to use your main weapon. You need it.
No, but like, I need that 200 extra membucks.
They're not worth 20 seconds.
I know. It's a bit more than 20 seconds, to be honest, if you're just going around trying to use your sub to charge special. Like, I'd get it if you had like a really, really good special output with like movement chips. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, parallel cannon there for Kiva. That is not what you want, as we had just learned.
Yeah, parallel cannon. That's the spawning time for the enemies is so slow. Look at that. Killer has the time to farm for special right there.
Kiva and Thundi have both got parallel cannon, while we're seeing Roly Luke right now sitting comfortably on the... I don't know the exact name for this one. I just call it the spinning tornado thing that I hate.
Yeah, call it Rondo, usually. But yeah, with triple ink strike, that Rondo is getting a lot of damage right now. This is pretty good for Roy Luke. Roy Luke is just needs to get rid of it. It's going to be super fast, and Roy Luke is going to get the lead, but Jmoji is still behind, and we'll see what boss Jmoji is getting. That's intensifying harmony too, so Jmoji is going to stay behind. So Kiva and Fendi they're still in the lead right now because it's your last player. It's the last player of the team that matters.
Yeah, no, and I just want to say, Roy Luke blazed through that boss instantly. Perfect usage with the tri-strikes, throwing it as soon as it burnt out, and then just went after 1, 2, 3 hits of the boss and just kept melting it down. And they are the first person to complete a boss in this run.
Yep, we are getting there. The Melana and Lontro just got the key. Melana is not too far, entering phase number 3 on that pesky ball with the brush. With the brush, it is a pain. This boss and this phase, they're a pain.
Oh, and another pinging miracle coming out as well. Oh no, 2 pinging miracles on the screen right now.
Yeah, lots coming. Moxie going around it. It's still on phase number 1. Has to dodge that attack right there. Meanwhile, Toyoben about to enter floor 10. We're going to see which boss it is. It's Rondo, so rotations happening. Yeah.
Judging from Toyoben using that charger, I think Toyoben would be a lot behind compared to the rest of our cast that we're seeing right now. But no, Toyoben is doing surprisingly well to stay in this even early on, and that just means that he could shoot even further when he gets all of the good upgrades.
Yeah, lots that can happen. And whatever weapon you run, when you're as skilled as these players, you're able to go fast, and it's all decided by a bit of RNG, the good chips, the good level, and yeah, right now these players are just speeding through. Kiva already on floor 14.
Oh, floor 14? I only think that this run just started, in my opinion. Like, this run seems like it's literally just began, and we're already almost halfway through the spire.
Yeah, halfway through and getting there. That's a lot and a lot of speed for Kiva right there. Ooh, missing the fleeting foes, but able to get them thanks to the paint on the floor. That's a very fast floor for Kiva and Thundy finishing floor 13. These two are again in the lead just as they were in their qualifying round. Meanwhile, Jmoji and Royuk not that far behind, just 1 floor away. I mean, Jmoji is on floor 13, Royuk, I think, on the same floor too.
And right now we're just looking at the other teams. B, floor 11. That easy to go through vending machine. Just hopping out of there. And now we're seeing Barry also. There we go. Floor 12 as well. Now we're seeing Lontro as well using that brush. Just melting those portals down. Just trying to ink some turf right now to get that stamper back up. And now here we go. Going up. There we go, nice. Getting that fleeing flow, and floor 14 is clear. Lontro is quite ahead as well.
Yeah, very good run by Lontro right now. And all these players are just clearing level after level. We have to watch 10 streams at the same time, and they're just all going so fast. It's so hard to follow. But Kiva, floor 16 is just blazing through again, and could be the first to finish. But we're only halfway through. Lots can happen. Oh, who's getting it?
Kiva got a vending machine on floor 17. That is so good.
Oh, that is big. That's another time save for Kiva, and Kiva gets splash damage right there. Lots of splash damage incoming. Kiva is going to stay with the Zuka with that amount of splash damage. That Zuka is going to be so powerful right there.
Yeah, no, I see, like, we've seen so many people default to just tri-strikes or defaulting to hammer. So to see somebody build around a different special weapon entirely, that's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's really a weapon that works. And I mean, Kiva it's also about, you have it on the shot, so preparing for it is pretty good.
I just saw Toyoben get homing shots. I didn't know if Toyoben already had homing shots, but that is an absolute game changer.
Oh yeah, homing shot can, especially against the fleeting foes, makes it so much easier to hit them, to get the trick shots. And yeah, right now Toyoben getting further ahead and blazing through it. Just 1 more fleeting foe, and that's going to be the floor.
Oh, Moxie looked like they were in a pretty perilous position, but there we go. No, they lose a life. Oh no, that is so bad for Moxie right now. On their last life, they were so close to getting that last portal down, but they just got swarmed by so many gelatins with your armor down.
Yeah, Moxie is going to have to be much more prudent until they get to a vending machine right there. That's going to be a tough one. It's all about staying prudent, making sure you get the good levels, and yeah, that's a huge time loss for Moxie. Meanwhile, Jmoji getting a lot of enemy ink on the ground right now, but has to put the the infinity balls into the goals right there.
And Kiva is already at the second boss. They have just completed level 19, which means they'll be going to floor 20 after this. There we go. And they got Rotator.
Yeah. The rotor there for Kiva is perfect. That's the fastest one, and Kiva's already ahead, so Kiva can play safe, can just take his time and make sure that he gets it. But I don't think Kiva likes to take his time. I feel like he just wants to go fast and make a statement that he should have been a speedrunner.
Yeah, no, I think Kiva is outpacing the speedrunner right now.
Yeah, I mean, Kiva has more hacks than the speedrunner, so that's much easier. But clearly, Kiva has prepared for it and has really made sure that he would be able to get as much as he could off of this run. And really, it shows what preparation can do, what you can do when you set your mind to it and practice.
Now look at this, the hammer going in for Barry, getting that second to last portal down and just going even further and getting that last portal as well. And I just want to say it's absolutely amazing that we've got Barry and B on a team together. What a combo of names to say one after another.
Yeah, pretty good right there. Launcher getting to the boss, and it's going to be rotated too with the Octobrush. That's perfect for Loncho. Loncho is going to stay in pace with that. That's pretty good. I'm not sure where Melana is, but that's a pretty good action. The brush is working strong for that team.
Oh, and I'm just thinking, I think Milana must have got a lucky bomb chip at some point because I'm seeing so many of them pop out of enemies there. That has got to be good when trying to clear a portal, especially with that Ultra Stamp, because you're just going to be killing so many enemies around that portal that so many bombs are just going to pop out and make it even quicker than it usually is with the Ultra Stamp. Oh, and look at that, just going straight under the boss to nullify that stinger. Oh no, but Loncho! Oh no! I think Loncho just died! Oh no! Loncho's only got one life left on the boss!
That's depending on how many layers are left. This could be tough. Loncho is going to have to be more prudent right there. But remember, after each boss, you get a free vending machine. So if Loncho finishes that boss, Loncho should be able to get his life back.
Hypothetically, yes, but you know what? Who knows what's going to happen? We could see the exact same thing happen where the boss just starts spinning, goes invincible, and then fires a random special at you.
That's the risk. That's part for the course. But Loncho is one of the greatest Splatoon speedrunner of all time. I think he can do it, and look at that. Very much able to dodge that attack. The attack is coming. It's going to be bombs. Easy dodge by Loncho right there. And now it's all about getting that final two layers. The bottom layers and the top layers are the only ones that Loncho need to destroy right now. Bottom layer's done, and now only needs the top.
And look at that as we go through that. B gets through floor 18, almost getting to that second boss of the game.
Setting the full speed want. Ooh.
Let's see where Milana's getting to now. I think Milana should be getting to floor 20 now. Yes, they do. Look at that. Both Milana and Loncho on the second boss of the run. The bombs again coming through. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
And Loncho dies!
No! Oh no, Loncho was just bombarded by those bombs and didn't want to eat an armor break, so they went for the risky play of jumping off of the map and was just unable to make it back on.
That's That is so tough for Loncho, but that's pretty much done. They're not gonna get first place, but all of his runners are going to get art prizes, so Loncho has to get back in, get back to trying to to get back in the game, because if another player gets a death right there, Loncho still could get third place.
Yeah, no, never count Launcher out as well, as you just said. One of the greatest speedrunners to ever touch the sticks. And here we go. Oh, look at that. Jmoji was able to get... Oh, no, I was about to say able to get, but no, that was the level... that was the floor 21 vending machine, and now they go to floor 22, and now Roy Luke as well, I believe, is keeping insane pace along with Kiva and Thundy, who I believe are also blazing through this faster than anyone else. Floor 24 and 24 and 23 respectfully for them, as we see Toya Ben and Moxie as well. Toya Ben clearing floor 19, and I believe, and so did Moxie as well. Both of them now, I believe, the last people to get to that second boss. Yeah,
that second boss. You have to get there, and that's the start of the finish line right there. I mean, we've seen that anything can happen on this second boss. You can still get an unfortunate death and suddenly lose all of your progress. So even though they're behind, oh, look at that. Toyoben has the full charger right now. Toyoben is going to go so fast, and now that boss is no danger at all. Toyoben just needs to get the DPS onto that boss, and with the easy aim assist that Toyoben has, it's an easy shot, and that's lots of damage onto that boss very fast.
And I believe Toyoben also must have some sort of like special charge ships as well, because this is an amazing thing that you can do. You can just turf the floor around you with the charger, and you can get your special almost instantly. And when you get that special, it refills your ink, so you're able to just do so much damage in so little time. And look at that, the boss that I believe would have been the slowest in the game is already down for Toyoben.
It's incredibly fast, especially with that charger build. And that's allowing Toyoben and Moxie to get back into the race. Toyoben is going to blaze through everything from now on. Meanwhile, Kiva and Thundy are getting forward and forward. Thundy at floor 23, Kiva getting that Infinity Ball, making sure it's in, and
26?
26! Kiva is unstoppable right there.
Excuse me, Kiva, have you got the Game Shark plugged in? Are you using like some sort of cheats right now? Because that is absolutely insane. Maybe they got like a vending machine off, like while we weren't looking. Because I just am in disbelief right now.
Hey, Kiva's got hacks.
Yeah, more hacks than Marina's giving him. And right now, let's just look and see where everyone else is going to be right now. We're going to be seeing Roy Luke go into floor 27 as well. Roy Luke keeping insane pace as well.
These two teams are vying for spot number 1, and the team that's able to get to the top without making a mistake is going to get the tournament. If no team makes a mistake, honestly, it's going to be a very, very close call.
Look at that. Both Barry and B attacking the same boss at the same time, and I believe that they are almost both. Yeah, they were both literally on the same, the same level of the boss as well. And there we go. I think.
Last layer for Barry. Oh yeah, B is alive down, and the attack from the invisible boss right now. It's just a few more damage onto that layer, and B should be out of it. But Barry already done. And meanwhile,
I think the killer whale from Pearl is what killed him. Let's go, Pearl.
Yeah,
let's go, Pearl.
And yeah, be able to get it. That vending machine is going to give her the life back. Hopefully, there's a possibility to not get the life back from the vending machine. I hate every time when that happens.
Oh yeah, no, that is just so unfortunate.
Life is coming.
RNG. Look at this right now. Milana is doing so well. She is so good at just breaking these portals down. Look at that with the hammer as well. Can she get the second one? Well, the last one as well with this hammer. No, they get a very unfortunate bounce. Speaking of portals getting shredded, look at Kiva go. I was about to say 4, but there we go. 5. Floor 29's been cleared, and Kiva is going to be the first person to reach the final boss in this run.
In less than 23 minutes, Kiver is already at the boss. Kiver is just blazing through this category. It's incredible, and Fendi is not that far behind. Just that bow build is working incredibly well for him. And right now, Jmoji and Roylook are going to have to put the pedal to the metal if they want to get back in the race. But 27 for Jmoji, I think Roylook is on the same floor too. That's pretty. Oh no, Roylook is on the final
second
room.
person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Second person to get to the final boss, and Jmoji is on level 28, I believe. Depending on what floor shows up when Thundi beats this last portal, Jmoji Roylook could be in the lead, but let's see right now. Thundi, floor 26, yeah. Jmoji and Roylook are in the lead.
Oh, but lots of danger on Jmoji right there. Jmoji has double danger, but Toyoben and Moxie are not so far behind. And remember, Toyoben has the incredible charge build, so that's how you're able to get back in the game fast.
Just look at that.
Yep.
I love watching this Charger gameplay so much. Like,
Yeah,
you don't need to,
shreds.
who needs to see where you're shooting at when you've got homing shots and shots like that? Like, you could be blindfolded right now if you're Toyoben and still probably get a very good run.
Yeah, right now Toyoben doing a huge amount of damage, able to destroy that level. That's level 27 for Toyoben. Meanwhile, Roylook is beating that boss along with Kiva. Both of his players are just getting through it as fast as they can. It's all their teammate, and Thundi getting a vending machine here is pretty good.
Yeah, that is so good for Thundi as well, considering where Jmoji is right now. These teams are neck and neck. Floor 29 now for Thundi. If Thundi gets an easier level or gets even a vending machine with these Membucks right now, Thundi could be at the same final boss that we're already seeing Kiver at. But let's see, where's Jmoji? Jmoji's on the final boss.
It's so close right there. Thundi on floor number 29, and all other 3 players are on floor 30. It's going to be decided by nothing, and right now, Jmoji and Roylook are not so far. Roylook on the final boss. So is Jmoji. Oh wait, yeah, there's so many stuff to keep track of. Right there.
I have to talk. I think Kiver got 11:05 in his first run too. Did he get the exact same time?
yeah, 11:05
I
again.
think he just finished
That's-
both
Oh no,
runs.
Thundi!
Thundi has a death.
No, Thundi has a
That's
death. This could be.
consistency.
Everyone's on the
Thundi.
final boss.
Yeah, no, look, Jmoji, Roylook both on the final boss, but Thundi goes down right when it mattered on the 29th floor with that final portal left. Let's see if Thundi is able to clear this portal, and are we going to be seeing them get through to the final boss as well? I believe they will.
Yeah, Toyoben is shredding
Toyoben,
right
wow.
now.
Yeah, Toyoben shredding incredibly fast.
Yeah, but Moxie is on floor 27, so Moxie is going to have to do some catch-up
It's gonna come
in
down
order
the
to...
smallest. It's gonna just be if someone on Jmoji's team has a death.
Yeah, if Jmoji's team is able to keep the pace, not get a death, just go with a safe strat, they get this victory, and Roylook is done.
Clear. It's Jmoji versus Thundi. Whoever can defeat this boss first should be able to win, unless if both sides lose all their lives. This is gonna be what it comes down to. And Jmoji's broken.
Jmoji!
But he's not dead.
He's not dead.
Can Jmoji stay alive?
Oh, the armor.
Oh, there we go. Oh, the Stingray coming out again, though.
Another ray. Jmoji, horrible luck
He's
in
lost
terms
his
of
armor again.
the race coming.
Oh,
He takes it down.
that's game.
Jmoji and
Jmoji,
Roylook are gonna
man.
win. They take first place. It's over.
Oh.
But we're not done yet. We still have to get the podium, of course. And it's gonna be seeing if Thundi can take second place for his team. Toyoben and Moxie are not far behind as well, though. And if we can take a look at our other contestants, Milana is also already on the final boss.
Wait, look, Wait, no, B has a 1 life down and has their armor broken at the
Oh
moment.
my god. Oh, that charger staring at them is scary, but they get the armor back, and with the Zuka, they should be safe. Yeah, they take down the
B.
They're good, they're good. They took it down.
Yep.
Oh, wait, actually they didn't. Wait, I thought they broke the portal.
Portal almost broken.
Oh.
That should be
There
it.
we go, there we go. Portal down.
Oh, my heart cannot take this much longer.
Bundy is trying to secure this run.
And they cannot make any mistake right now. Meanwhile, Moxie is looking to advance. There's just one portal left.
Yeah.
Yeah, the power of a charger. Toyoben able
Moxie
to blaze
might be
through.
able to catch up here.
Mm-hmm.
And Thundy's still on one. Thundy's still on 1 life, right?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, okay,
Thundy's on
yeah.
final
They
lap.
Oh
are
no,
on 1 life.
that's why it's. Oh, that is so
That's why
unfortunate.
they're playing this
but-
a bit safer, I think. You gotta try to secure 2nd place here when you have a bit of a lead. Don't want to be too
There we go,
risky.
just one more
At the
portal.
same
Yeah.
time,
They
I don't
do
know,
pop Killer
Moxie's
Whale.
on the final boss too.
I think this is literally
so
the
close.
final portal for Thundy, though.
I think so, yes. And that final
There we go.
portal.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh no!
Cracks-
Oh,
cracks
what a
coming.
squid surge!
They're after him.
Oh, squid roll. Sorry.
There we go.
And now it's all on Thundy to apply the DPS, dodge, or everything that
I think he's
Smoldesk
gonna be
is
able
throwing.
to do it. Oh no! I'm not cursed. I'm not gonna commentate his
Stay
curse.
safe! Stay safe!
Yeah, no,
I shouldn't have
another
said
comms
anything.
curse right at the end. Oh, the Stingray as well. Oh, and you've only got one side of the disc. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
yeah,
Killer Whale
the
comes
whale
out. I
should
think
do
you're going to be
it.
able to
That's it.
DPS.
There we
Should
go.
be it.
There we
And
go.
that's it.
That is second
we have first.
place for Kiver and Thundy. Well fought. These two were neck and neck.
Mm-hmm.
Just barely on top there. Now it's Tioben and Moxie trying to finish the run here. And we have Barry and B both getting close along with Milana and Lantro. Lantro trying to make that comeback from that early death. Just gonna have to see if Moxie can close out this run. He's got 2 lives and a huge lead, so it should be okay.
Yes, but
Yeah.
you know, never say
you know,
anything
no.
concrete.
Should.
Yeah. The stamp,
Oh no, they
the
have one more
stamp
check.
doesn't work.
I assume they were already
Yep.
at the last one, but no. One more check. They're not done yet. They have to go through the boss's hardest phase.
And we've seen what's happened on this final phase before. We all know what can go wrong.
And we have Barry and B. Their names are fun to say. This was good RNG from the team
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Working pretty well.
Thank you, random generated team. Yeah,
Oh,
B's
no!
on floor
Lantro!
28 and Barry's on floor 29.
Lantro again goes down. Oh no!
Lantro on final life again. Meanwhile, B gets the life back from the vending machine.
Vending
That's the
machine, they're
safety you
both on the
want.
final boss. Barry and B. I mean, it might be hard to catch up to Moxie, but if Moxie has a death, I could see they could potentially lose 3rd place. The Chomps have dealt
The
so
Chomps!
much damage. Oh, but luckily
what's coming
Reed
next?
Slider doesn't come out of the 2nd attack. If that was Slider
Yep.
after that, that probably would have been a life.
That was
that
close
was
right
very
there.
close.
Very
There we go,
close.
just
for
one
Moxie.
more portal left for Moxie.
Moxie
Oh, that
just
stamp
needs to
drop
get
into
that one.
all of the enemies. They have no
Yeah.
fear. Gonna take it down, and they just gotta close this out.
Oh, Moxie, you have such a big lead. You didn't need to go for that.
Look at, I think Tioben's watching and cheering him on in the background.
Wait, oh, is it
Yep.
gonna
Yeah,
be
look
it?
at
No,
that
the hammer's just not able to do it.
stamp.
Wait,
Yazoo!
okay, there we go.
There we go. Tioben and Moxie gonna be able to take 3rd place in this tournament, and that means we only have one set of teams remaining to try to secure that 4th place. It's Barry and B versus Melantro and. Sorry, I said Melantro.
Melantro.
And Lantro.
That's their team name. That's them put together.
Yep.
Melantro.
Team Melantro.
Wait. Do you think Barry and B would just be Barry then, if that's the case?
Barry.
Beery.
Melantro.
It's very convenient
and
we have
look
the
at
two
that
teams left on the same
Go
screen.
for Barry, but the tentacles.
Oh no!
Out of the ground. Wait. Oh my God! They just delete the stamp.
that is so
too.
that is so slow.
Barry
I
wants
was
to
expecting
close
that to
this
go
out.
down
It's
much
the final
quicker.
checkpoint here. B is about to enter the final boss. Milana's done, so it's just Lantro racing to catch up. And while he is at a bit of a deficit, one of the best speedrunners in the world can definitely make anything happen. Do not count him out.
Yeah, it's all... And remember, a single mistake, I mean, 2 mistakes, given they have 2 lives, could cost the run. We've seen the best of the runners fall down, and anything can happen. If you're not really careful on Smolensk, if you don't realize that the reef sliders are coming, you die. You just die.
He does have that Zuka. So not the extra stamp damage we're seeing everyone else favor, so it's going to be a little bit more tricky. They're going to have to find a little bit more time on their openings. We'll have to see what happens. Barry on the other hand,
doesn't want to
looking
bring it
very
up
solid.
again.
I think he's on the final phase and has a stamp for it. This could be the clear for Barry, stamping away at the final boss. Dodges the tentacles and it goes down. There we go. Barry has the run complete, and the only 2 runners left is B and Lantro trying to close it out. Whichever one finishes first will be able to take 4th place, send the other with 5th. Lantro's getting swarmed though, gonna have to spam that brush, rolling away, trying to stay alive. The Ultra Stamp comes out, and Lantro on 1 HP in a dream takes down floor 19.
Honestly, only the clutchest of plays coming from one of the best speedrunners of all time.
Yep. And what these 2 runners told me...
So easy to panic and mess that up, but exactly the right decisions made to clutch that level out.
And one thing that these 2 runners told me yesterday is that the only thing they cared about in that race was to beat each other. Because they're rivals and they really want to beat each other. So there's lots of stakes. It's not just for the 4th place, it's for the pride of these 2 runners.
For Lantro and gets triple bombed immediately too. That's gonna really slow down this run. B is almost ready to take down. I believe this is 2nd phase, judging by the damage.
Yeah, lots incoming. B is about to be done with 2nd phase. Going into 3rd, just paint the ground, get your special, get things ready, be ready for where the spawns are going.
Yeah, 1 more phase here. B should be fine for this as long as nothing goes wrong, but if there was ever a spot for anything to go wrong, this is the place where it would happen. This is the run killer when those reef sliders start coming out. They haven't claimed anyone so far outside of pushing Dude into a portal, but you never know what could happen here. Ooh, B getting swarmed a bit, being knocked off the edge. Gonna have to fly back on, but the fish are on, and there goes a life from B, and B is now on the last life. A death here could give Lantro the chance to make this comeback. He's now gonna have to be extra careful not to go down.
B is like... Everything is on B right there. B needs to get this and make sure to dodge everything. No risk can be taken. It's all about making sure you get it.
B has plenty of time to take this boss fight easy. Lantro is having to go through the horde. Miracle. Oh no, but B almost has a near death already, but manages to stay alive. The pressure is on from these 2 runners that care about these runs so much to try to make them happen. B is just trying their best to close this one out.
Yeah, and right now 1 spawner at a time, 1 drop of ink at a time, right there. Each explosion just frees things up a lot, allows you to breathe a little because you know no fish can be close to you.
And we have the Zuka to take it out. Try Zuka and a slap on, gonna knock it out, gonna be dodging that Stingray, not even gonna risk anything, and it's just the HP of Smallest, gotta take him down to get the win.
Did you see what happened to Lantro over there? What happened was they were just trying to attack the ball, accidentally jumped into it while it was slightly moving, and it was moving just like slow enough to where the hitbox was active.
Also,
and they lost their armor.
I just want to say, Lantro has gone through 40 levels.
40!
Lantros
is so fast right there.
It is absolutely crazy how fast these comeback paces are. Oh, but it might be over here. Smollusk is on such low HP. As long as B is able to close this out without anything unfortunate happening. The Stingray is coming in as a last-ditch effort, but this is not Splatoon 2. It's a little bit more fair here, and B will be able to close it out, securing their final placement with Barry for 4th place in this tournament. Now put Milana and Lantro at 5th place in this run. What a final round. There were so many close calls, a lot of intense depths, and just, my god, that competition was fierce. But that is it. That is the final run. It looks like Lantro is going to be completing his run for the time being. But yeah, we've completed it there. What a run that was. What do we think, everybody?
I mean, that was so impressive from all of these runners. All 16 of the players we've seen showed so much talent and so much speed. It was incredible, and yeah, like that was so fast. We had planned 1 hour for each run, and it was more in the it was between 20 and 30 minutes. It was so fast.
I've just been informed that apparently my Twitch category might have been Splatoon 1 the whole time, and it didn't update.
Yep. Oh yes, it is.
What do you mean? Oh yes, you knew?
I just realized I'm watching the stream. I didn't pay attention to the category.
So, you know, it's the last month until Splatoon 1 is done. We gotta give the category.
Yay.
So
I love Splatoon 1, yeah. Honestly, Splatoon 1 has been looking a little bit different though. You know?